So it's been about a month since I made a video talking about the Survivor and Wanderer crates and the possibility that they're going to get discontinued when the actual game comes out. And if they are going to get discontinued, the price is going to go up, so you would be able to make money. And so far, they have not been discontinued. It's been quite a while, and they still haven't gotten discontinued. So I thought I'd do an update video and just talk about what your options are regarding these two crates. So if you bought into these and you're holding them right now, you have two options. You can either wait until they actually get discontinued. By the way, we're not exactly sure if they are going to get discontinued, but I'll get into that in a bit. But you have the option to wait until they're discontinued, which we don't know how long that would take, or you can sell them now at a loss and do something else with your money. If you are going to be selling them at a loss to get the money back and just go do something else with the money, if you believe that you can make more money elsewhere, just be prepared for the idea that if you're going to be selling them at a loss, be prepared for the idea that as soon as you sell them, the new crates will come out and you will be pretty pissed off at yourself because you sold them at a loss and then they doubled when the new crates came out. So just be prepared for that idea. I personally am going to continue holding them because I don't see any real point in selling them at a loss right now. It shouldn't be too long before the new skins come out for this game. I mean, I know it's already been a while. It's been close to a month. Well, not really. Well, yeah, it's been close to a month. It's about 20 days since the actual game came out, and we still have no new skins and no major patches. So that's a bit disappointing. But what I think is happening is I think that Bluehole, the company that's developing PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, I think that what they're trying to do is they're trying to fix their game before they start introducing cosmetic items and perhaps pissing off the community. They don't want the same thing to happen that happened to EA when EA in the Star Wars game, I don't remember the name of it, but they had a bunch of pay-to-win items in the game and it pissed off the community. I think that PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds is trying to do the same, is trying to avoid that problem. They're trying to fix their game before they introduce a bunch of cosmetic items, some of which cost money to open. Because I think that they think that if they do that too early, they might piss off a certain part of the community and they might lose a decent chunk of their player base. So they're trying not to do that. I think that it's a little bit of an over concern of theirs. I think that they're concerned a little bit too much. If they did release the new skins soon, there would be a certain amount of people that would get mad, but for the most part, people would be okay with it. It would allow a lot of people to actually get their money back by playing this game because you would be able to play the game, sell the crates that you get from the game, and pretty much get most of your money back that you paid for the game. So that would be an option for people. But I think that the actual skins are going to come out in the next big patch because right now the major problem with this game are hackers. There's a lot of hackers. A lot of people are complaining about that. So they're trying to fix the hacking issue, especially with China. There's a lot of people in China who are cheating on the North American and European servers. So I think they're trying to fix that. It's already been about a week since since New Year's, and I think that now that New Year's is over, now that the holidays are over, the entire Bluehole team should be working on this game, and it shouldn't take them too long to actually fix the hacker issue. I mean, they're never going to fix it completely, but we should be seeing another major patch. I'd say within a week, maybe within a week maximum. I'd say 3 weeks. So yeah, I think that within 3 weeks, hopefully less, really hopefully less, because it is getting a bit frustrating holding these since it's taken so long for them to actually release the new skins. They have the skins in the game. They've already developed them, I'm pretty sure, but they're not releasing them. I think they're trying to fix the game. So the question now is, of course, how long will it take them to fix the game? And I'm assuming that they're trying to optimize the game a little bit better so that it has more FPS and that they're trying to remove the hacker problem. I would say that would be a few weeks of hard work, and they should have that ready to go. And I assume that it's going to come out in a big patch with the new skins, hopefully. And as you can see, these crates have been falling fairly significantly every single time that they're resetting the game. So they've been dropping quite a bit every single week. They're going to continue dropping probably until the new skins come out. So the sooner the better right now. But there's still not that many of the market. I know that the prices are a bit frustrating to see. I mean, if you bought, like I bought the majority of my Wanderer crates at about 48 cents or something, and they're dropping fairly significantly. So it is frustrating to see them drop, but the reality is that there's still not that many of them on the market. I know that there's a lot of people who are holding them right now, but if they do get discontinued, I mean, you look at this, there's 107,000 of these available at 54 cents or less. That's only about $50,000. And I mean, the Gamescom crates trade daily more than $50,000 worth. So there's more than $50,000 worth of these being sold every single day in the Steam market. So, well, there's about $50,000 worth. So if these get discontinued and if demand for them all of a sudden shoots up, then they should, at the very minimum, from these prices, they should double at the very minimum, I think. So don't be too worried about them. Now, the question of them being discontinued is one that's a little bit worrisome for some people. So some people believe that they might not get discontinued because there's no real point for PUBG discontinuing them. I disagree with that. There is a massive point for them discontinuing these two crates. They want to develop an economy within the game. It would be very profitable for them to develop an in-game economy with these crates, because if they develop an in-game economy, they can make much more money than if they just have items that will eventually drop down to zero. You want to have an economy similar to CSGO, where certain items have been discontinued for years, and because of that, they're very valuable. A lot of people buy and sell them, because every single time that somebody buys and sells something in PUBG, they make money. So if they discontinue these and people start buying and selling them, they get a little bit of money there. They get about 10% of the crate's value. So every single time somebody sells one of these, they're going to be getting a few cents. So they do have massive incentive to discontinue them if they know what they're doing, which I think that they do. Because creating an in-game economy where you have certain crates that have been discontinued is very valuable to long-term sustainable growth within a game economy. And for them, that matters quite a bit, because this is going to be the majority of their revenue going further in the game. Like Counter-Strike now doesn't really make that much money from the sales of the actual game, but it makes billions of dollars from selling crates and keys and stickers and all that stuff. So they want to try to achieve the same thing, and I think that they're going to be doing that. So yeah, I think that they will be discontinued. A few things before I end the video. I did create a Steam group, so I'll put that in the comments if you want to join. Right now, I'm not really saying that much there, because there's not really anything going on right now, so not a lot of stuff going on there. But if you want to look at some of the discussions, they can be useful, so go join that if you want. Also, a few things really quickly. Well, one thing really quickly. So they did add this new crate. Where is it? Let's do that. I think it's third page. So they did add this new crate, the Pioneer crate. So this was the crate that was available when the game was in alpha, I think, alpha or beta. I don't know what they called it, but this was the very first crate that was available. You could have obtained it for a very long time. It was not available within the actual game, well, within the actual market. And it became available when the 1.0 version came out. The contents inside of this actual crate are not worth very much. Like the most expensive thing is actually like $2. So this crate is only valuable because there's a very small amount of them in existence. I would not buy these because I see no real point of buying them. I don't see why they would ever go up in the long term. Nobody's really going to be opening these, apart from a few people maybe on accident or because they don't know what they're doing. But for the most part, there's not really going to be a lot of demand for this crate, and I don't see any point in buying them, especially for 18 bucks. If it was like, $3 or $4, maybe, but 18, no, way too much. And these were selling as much as 41, which is absolutely ridiculous. So yeah, I would not recommend buying these. You can mess around with them, but for the most part, I'd say no. Other than that, it's pretty much all that I really want to talk about. I'm going to be releasing the video for CSGO stickers in just a little bit. I'm not going to be releasing that to subscribers because I don't want to bug all the people who subscribe for stocks. So if you want to see that, just check the channel feed, and it should be there. But that's all that I really want to say. So hopefully this helps. Let me know what you guys think, and that's it.